Hi, welcome back to the Knit for Brains podcast. I'm Laura Brady.
I'm Karen Miller.
And then we go blank. We're used to Alisha being here.
Yeah.
She's at home watching the Super Bowl today. So we are on episode 81. We are a knitting, crafting, sewing podcast. We come to you from Bradley, Illinois, which is 60 miles south of Chicago. I think that's our spiel, right?
Yeah, and I guess you want to tell them where you can find.
Oh, yeah, you might. Good idea. See, Alisha does
Since you
this
do
stuff.
sell things, maybe they'd like to buy them.
The shop is Knit for Brains Designs on Etsy. We also have a Knit for Brains Ravelry group and Facebook page.
You can find me on Instagram as Loopy Stitcher, and same thing on Ravelry. I also have a pattern for sale on Ravelry, my first design, and you can find that in Loopy Stitcher's design.
Or if you're having trouble locating it for whatever reason, if you go to our Ravelry group, there is a thread that says Karen's hat pattern.
And I got it to work after we did the last
And
podcast.
there is a link that will take you directly to her pattern, which you can actually now purchase.
Yes, it's work. It's activated. It works.
Yeah,
I'm
we
so
found
excited.
that out after the fact.
Yeah.
So before we start, I wanted to share a couple of pictures here. Because last time, one of the FOs I had shown, I'm trying to find a good picture, was the Clue 1 of the Cozy Up MCal that I knitted for Peanut as a shawl. So, a picture
Of her wearing
it, and she loved it. She left it on, was playing, crawling around. Yeah, she was like, okay.
She's like a knitting model.
And then our friend Brittany sent Peanut a really cute little sweater for her birthday, which was yesterday. She's 1 year old, guys. Look how cute she looks in it. She loves her knitwear. Yep. She really does. So, oops. Oh, that come up. There we go. Here's one of her birthday pictures. In case you guys don't follow us on Instagram or anywhere.
You can't tell that she's photogenic at all.
Although lately, when I try to video her, she looks at me like, what are you doing? And she'll stop what she's doing. So it's kind of funny. Because I was trying to get her dancing one day, and she just looked over her shoulder. What are you doing, Grandma? So
She's starting to get attitude.
Yeah.
You're teaching her well.
I don't know where she gets it from. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and run through shop update so I can make a little bit of room. Speaking of room, let's see if we can put Moo Moo down, if it's going to work today. All right, I have a lot of bags being added, guys. I think I might have just... No. Sorry. That might have been loud. So I have canvas sock bags. So it's bright yellow, and as you guys can probably already see what the inside is. Luke's. So, Gilmore Girls. So yes, I did keep one of these. But I bought the fabric because I wanted one of the bags. So it's fine. Box bottom. So great for socks. Great for hats, mitts.
I have a cowl in mine right now.
Yeah, she has a cowl in it. So it is nice for pretty much any smaller project. So those I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 of those. And here comes one of Karen's favorites.
Maybe.
She stole one last week. And it's funny because I was telling her, I spattered something in my glasses. That's smear. That I was thinking about keeping one of these bags myself, and I had sent her a picture. Well, I guess in the picture it didn't really show up as pretty or true to color.
It looks kind of pinkish, really.
When she came over, I went to show her, because she was saying, how many sock bags do you need? Go to show her, next thing I know, she's off into the living room with it in her bag.
Away with
so she liked it.
Yep.
Look at that. So
Burgundy is my. I love burgundy.
With metallic gold. The inside is this beautiful burgundy glittered, sparkled fabric, which my husband actually picked out.
Wow.
Yeah, because I had found this fabric. And I'm like, oh, I have to get that. And
Right.
I was walking around, trying to find something, and he found that. So there's another sock bag. So on that one, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of those.
I have to say that whenever I take my sock, and you're not even with me, every time I bring my Harry Potter and my Nightmare on Before Christmas, before Christmas, and I have it sitting up on a table as I'm knitting at a restaurant, everybody stops and is like, "Ooh, I like your bag."
Oh, my nail lady always asks me because I always bring a sock
Yeah.
with me when I go there just in case there's a wait, although never really seems to be, but...
The day you don't, you'll have to wait 40 minutes.
Yeah.
It's like going to the doctor's office.
She's usually pretty right on schedule. I was kind of laughing this week because, I don't know, I think she was feeling spring.
Either that or she couldn't decide.
Yeah, she was going to use all the colors. Because I don't pick my own nail polish. She knows I like glitter. Anything with sparkles. And I don't like to make decisions. Don't make me think about anything. And I go every 2 weeks, so... She has things figured out by the time I get there, usually. And I just go with it. She knows
test it on you, and then
she knows
if she can use it on other people.
She knows what colors I don't like, so yeah. Okay, then we're going into St. Patrick's Day.
That's cute.
We got Mickey and Minnie, St. Patty's.
That's adorable.
Isn't that adorable? And this is the sock size. Is it really pretty green inside? So in the sock size, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. And then I also have it in the medium.
Which is, it's still a pretty good size for medium.
Oh yeah, it's a big medium. Yeah. Okay, I'm like crooked today.
You set this up.
Same green on the inside. And then with the medium and up bags, you get the needle keeper. So on that one, we've got 3. Next St. Patty's Day fabric, which I had this fabric for Valentine's Day too, if you remember. It was red and it had that same dog in it. And it says, "I woof you." But this time he's ready for St. Patty's Day.
That's cute too.
And then this has the same green inside.
Yeah.
So that's the sock size. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. And then 3 of the medium zippered. Same green inside.
She's not done yet. She's been a little bit busy.
They're on my sock blockers again.
Sorry. Whoever was listening.
All right, next up is Friends fabric. And look, they got the turkey on there. And of course they have Joey's "How you doing?"
How you doing?
Look how cute this is. Central Perk, and it has all the different things on there. I did a really cute yellowish inside. So that's the sock bag, and on that one, 6. So I got 6 of those. But I also have it in the zippered too, medium zippered. And I have 3 of those. Cool. Okay, we're down to the last bags now. I did a lot of sewing this time. This wasn't even all of them because I did some custom orders too. Of their forest friends. Look how cute.
Those are adorable.
And I love the inside of this.
Comes across more gray, but it's really a cross between a
gray
taupe and a.
I'll see.
It's got some browns.
I was going to say gray and brown, but I'm also colorblind.
It's got some browns in it. You can see the brown in it.
Don't go by me.
Yeah. That's cute.
So, medium zippered, I've got 3 of those. I got thread I need to trim. All right, so that's it for the shop, and that's on Etsy, Knit for Brains Designs. Woot woot. All right, do you have any FOs?
Nope.
Oh.
I'm boring this time with that book. I do have several whips that I worked
Okay,
on, but
I guess I'm up then.
I did not finish anything.
No, I can't. No, I dropped my sock blockers.
Probably would have been able to had my computer not crashed and caused me to work hours more on my paper than I expected to.
All right, so the first one is my socks from, let's see, the colorway is the Dragonfly.
Has anybody told you that we're like really screwing up the name of this?
No.
Okay.
They probably don't know any better
They probably
than us.
don't know any.
That or don't want to try to explain it via, typing. Or they know by now that we just won't get it anyways. Let's be honest.
It's a lost cause.
So I finished that pair of socks.
Those almost with that green in there, those almost look St. Patrick-y.
They do.
There's blue in there, but
yeah,
that color, that Kelly green.
They're really pretty. Yeah. So I finished those this time. Hey, I'm emptying my bags as I go, so it's less work when we're done podcasting. But that's my file for the closet. And that's my finished. Okay.
We're not going to be able to walk out of here by the time we're done because it's all going to be on the floor.
Oh no, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Next one is Desert Vista Dye Works. The colorway is Unicorn Frap. Which was that. I ain't even going to try to balance those up there right now.
Yeah, they'll just come flying back at me.
I did just empty that jar, if you believe it. Just,
Well, I was thinking the same thing.
I know, it was really low last time, but I keep adding to it as I finish things. So there's those. I feel like I'm...
That is really cute. Yeah, you're kind of like... this time you're kind of like scrunching the corner or something.
Moving this rocking chair, and it's just driving me nuts. I'm not getting back in the right spots, so yeah, these are really cute.
She needs tape on the floor for where her rocking chair goes.
And they are on my Knit for Brains sock lockers from Knitting Left. Finished. Closet. Okay. I have more. Okay, this one.
How many things did you finish?
A lot.
Okay. And the bags that you...
So this one is in a bag right now because I can't touch it.
Oh.
So, funny story. Somebody had gifted me a skein of the Knit Picks Dishy, and I had never used it before, and I'm like, oh, okay, great. It's 100% cotton. I shouldn't be allergic to it, so I'm thinking that maybe possibly it was stored with something llama, alpaca, non-superwash. Because I got halfway through the dishcloth and my throat started closing up.
It's not funny, but...
I was a trooper, though. I finished it before, and then I went
determined.
Yeah, I was determined. And then I went and took my Benadryl, and I did get rid of the rest of the yarn because I'm like, no. But I finished one washcloth, and then I bagged it.
She bagged it for evidence.
This is the evidence, yes.
Exhibit A.
Because I didn't want to touch it again.
Yeah.
So this will get sent off to Brittany for her dishcloth collection.
Mm-hmm.
So that goes to the Brittany pile. I got something new that it's a new cast on, and it's
and
new.
You finished
Yes.
this? All right, guys, I should just go home now.
Now you're feeling like Alisha.
Oh, shoot.
Okay, so this I knit out of Little Bean Loves, and the colorway is Padfoot. Let me show you. This is what it looks like. Of course, it's in sparkle.
That's cute.
I have like quite a bit left. It did not take much at all. And what I knit was Nala shawl from Amanda Rate Cole Designs. And this is a child shawl, but you can definitely just add sections and make it bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I did add 2 sections. Just because I want to make sure that there's enough room that Peanut can get wear out of it for a while.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I'm just impressed that you found something that you could use for as a child, child size.
guys, look how cute.
It's adorable.
Look at that. Isn't that adorable? She's going to look so cute in this. And right now, she'll have to wrap it a little bit.
It's really quite long. I mean, but you added 2. You said you added.
I added 2 sections.
Just so it was deeper.
Yeah, I added this and this. So just that little bit.
Yeah.
So it made it deeper and longer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, and this pattern is definitely quite adjustable. Like you can it's basically 2 sections and you
just keep
so you can do whatever.
Easily you could hack that and add extra sections.
This will go over to Peanut this week.
That's cute. That color really worked in that.
Well,
nice.
I wanted to make sure it was different colors than the Cozy Up shawl I knit her,
Mm-hmm.
but yet something kind of neutral
Mm-hmm.
where it would go with a lot. So that's a Peanut pile. Okay, so Peanut's bag is empty. This is Peanut's bag from Cherry Pie Cottage.
Unicorns.
Yep, I call it the Peanut bag. And then, that's not a faux. Well, yeah, it is kind of a faux. Okay, which one's which?
Yeah, it is off your needles.
That's one.
Is that your last finished?
That was 2. Okay, so Cozy Up the River MCal. Right? This was 3.
Up the creek.
Up the creek. Up the river.
Up the river.
Whatever.
We might be up the river.
So I finished clue 3. And all 3 clues are blocked. Okay? And Karen can attest to this. This was done forever ago.
Brat.
Because that's what she called me when I finished it.
Yep.
I basically had a week and a half to do clue 4. Okay? I don't like clue 4. Sorry, Jamie. I'm just putting this out there right now. I feel like I need to send it off to Sarah. Because I'm really afraid that these 3 pieces are going to sit here forever and a day. Because now it's time to connect the 3 pieces.
Yeah.
I don't like hand sewing. And
It kind of cracks me up because she does sew.
But I have a sewing machine. A computerized sewing machine.
I realize that, but
I mean, and it's going to be beautiful when it's done. And I love my colors. And guys, look at my lace work.
I'm really impressed that it's not glorified.
No, I did really, really
That's
well.
quite the compliment.
I did have Jamie cheering me on. She's like, no, if I can do it, you can do it. And I think, Jamie, I don't know, you're probably sitting there going, nope, I see a mistake. But I think for the most, I think I got it. I think it's right.
It looks pretty right.
I
have, okay, mind you, I have not gotten that far. I have cast on, but And
this was just as a reminder, this was the first one. So basically now all 3 of these get stitched together.
Yeah, because the last time didn't you have to take apart was it the second or third one that you had to take apart because you didn't have enough stitches?
Yeah, something. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Jamie, I mean, if I put this in the mail with a purple bag for Sarah, she'd send it back, right? Just putting it out there. In all seriousness, the plan was I was going to do this weekend, and then I got a little carried away with my sewing. I did, the bags I showed were so not planned. Like the Gilmore Girls and the Burgundy Metallic, those were planned. Mm-hmm. Everything else was not planned. I was moving on to canvas bags, and then I went to get canvas fabric, and came home with all this other fabric. So yeah. But up next, I do have some black canvas bags coming. Will be in the next update. One of them will be a Doctor Who, and then the other is this gorgeous purple fabric. So if you're a purple lover, I gotcha. All right, so that's all my FOs. Let's do coupon codes really quick, and then we'll let you take over for some whips, so I can rest.
I don't know who likes purple out there. Do you?
I don't know. You have any ideas?
No.
No? Okay. Well, I know one person that likes purple because she's the one I want to send my shawl to. Oh, that's so bad. Okay, coupon codes. Lollipop Girl yarns on Etsy. This is good on her hand-dyed yarns and patterns. Not on D-Stash if she currently has any in there. KFB15 for 15% off. Showreel Studios on Etsy. KFB20 gets you 20% off your entire order. Cherry Pie Cottage on Etsy. Use code discount100 if you spend $100 and you get 10% off. Great for sweater quantities. Okay, I'm going to get this right this time. Tiddly Bakes.
Yay, you did.
Right? KFB10 for 10% off.
I'm impressed.
Shiza.com and an Etsy. Skyly Knits Fiber Arts on Etsy. Use code KFB19 for 15% off. And on Ravelry, Amanda Rake Cole, who is the one that designed the shawl I just showed for Peanuts, if you use KFB19, you get 20% off her patterns. Take it away, Karen.
Okay.
Oh, did you want to share with them what today is? Or
we figured out
what this weekend is?
We figured out it's been 1 year. It's my Podiversary. Mine. Since I was lucky enough to be asked to help out occasionally here and there to help Alisha out and Laura out so that you guys can keep having a podcast every 2 weeks, which I'm sure the viewers appreciate.
Yeah.
Nobody's yelled and screamed and said take her out, so here I am still.
I'm always here. Yeah.
Yep. I appreciate it.
Yeah, but it's been a year
fun.
since she started filling in for Alisha here and there. We know this because Peanut just turned 1 yesterday.
Yeah. Yep.
So
that's kind of neat. Yeah. Okay, where do you want to go here?
I don't know.
Well, I'll go ahead and do my MCAL for whips.
Oh, okay.
Because I didn't. Yeah, when I messaged her and I said, yes, I finally got done. She's like, oh, we keep clue 3. I'm like, no, I just finished clue 2. What are you talking about? So, as a reminder, see, I am.
I just thought it was funny because you kept calling me names every time. Like, when she was here last Sunday and she was knitting, and I was like, "Oh, I got that done." She's like,
"Well, I thought I was only, like a couple of rows, and it was like a full section."
Yeah, she gave up that night. She's like, "No, forget this.
I ain't gonna get that done tonight." So both of my yarns are from Bumblebee Acres Fiber. This one is Red Barn. And both of them are on her shimmer sock, and this was my red, obviously, kind of a reddish rust color. And then the other one is called Red Barn in Winter, which is a nice mix. It's grays and whites and a soft green with sparkle. So I have maybe you should.
I was getting ready to. That's what made me think of it.
So here's the first clue. All not blocked, but all my ends are weaved in. So here's that one. And here's my second one. All kind of curly.
Does yours look like mine? Hold on, let's stretch it. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yep. And I think it probably about as far as...
Okay, can we stretch this and show?
Jenny was when she showed her
It looks like a little toe. It's like the toe of my sock.
A little triangle. That's as far as I got. So I know I won't finish this one.
You know what's really funny?
But I may get stuck where you're stuck now.
I was going to say, you might get yours completely done before I do mine. I told her earlier, I go, it might end up being 3 shells. Yeah.
Similar but different.
Yeah. No, it's good. It's going to be put together somehow, some way, at some point. I really had plans on it because Brett had some computers he was working on that he put on the kitchen table. I said, that's fine. Just make sure the island is cleared so I can lay out these pieces to, seam them together. And
that didn't happen.
I didn't even finish sewing until, was it like 5 o'clock today?
Yeah.
So, yeah, wasn't going to happen. Keep going.
Okay.
I had shown a bunch.
Yeah, I got 4 more here. Let's see. Let's do this one here. Okay, so last time I made quite a bit of there goes your shawls. Progress. See, here's the bag. Every bag I have is meant for things. Oh. And my yarn is a lollipop, and it was a sock set. And this is a pattern in the works for my cowl. And let's see, I've made some progress. So it's turned out really pretty. Having it doubled, I'm doubling it. So far so good. I even have plans for using the purple in it too. That came with this because it was a set, and here's the purple that goes with it. So I actually have plans to be able to use it within the pattern when I get there. So that's been fun. That one. Then I made some progress on both of my socks. See? Told ya. Maybe my next Christmas. No, before that. So I did make, I think I've done a couple of colors since the last time. Into the pink. There was, I think it was past the brown into the mauve last time. So pink into the green. And I did quite a bit on my other socks. Quite funny when they come up and are like, what are you knitting? Socks? And they look at it and they're like, they're really going to fit?
Yeah.
I can't imagine what they really think of yours, because yours are smaller than mine.
I always get, for a baby? No, they're fitting my feet. Thank you.
I always respond, they'll fit my feet. They're for me. So the one thing I definitely get and this is probably the one I get the most compliments on, is the Harry Potter.
That was another one when she came over. She was like,
ooh, mine. So I made quite a bit on this.
So if you guys want one, it's all her fault. You can get one.
And this is Night Owl Fibers. One of her Harry Potter clothes. So in one night, I went with my husband to a cash bash kind of thing. Sitting there drinking my pop, and I ended up knitting like 3 or 4 stripes. I just kept going around.
I wonder if she's going to be at
Stitches
this year.
Yeah, she wasn't last year. Hopefully she'll be this year.
She is. I know her mom follows us. I'm not sure if she watches the podcast or not, but if you do, I'd like to see you guys at Midwest.
I know that my hat pattern, the picture from my in Ravelry of my hat pattern, Here, this is her yarn. So,
She's beautiful yarn.
yeah. And I really love the sock self stripe. And they're small enough that I really think I make a lot of progress. Oh, I just have a couple more rows. I'm in the next color.
Yeah,
Next thing you know, I'm in a couple rows, and I'm like, next color.
I can't remember whose it was I was knitting, and they were thicker
like,
stripes, and she's like, yeah, I don't like those. Okay, Karen.
Let's see. I have one more that I...
You might as well just knock it on out.
Right. So this one you guys haven't seen. Seen the bag.
There's one of those in the shop right now.
I thought and this is a free pattern. It's called Maxi Top Dress for Babies. And here's a picture. So I decided I would use my advent calendar. The couple ones that I had from Halloween and from Christmas from Honeybee Knits. They were both in sparkle base. So I'm holding them double, and I've gotten so far, I actually need to get like a 24 right now. They're on my 16s. This is going to grow, I think, a little bit more. I think it goes again before you actually break off. And so the yarn that I'm...
Are those fixed or...
Yeah, they're fixed. Those two colors are the cuffs. And this one and this one I'm holding together for the rest of it. So it's really cute.
It's going to be colorful.
Yeah. And I don't know if what I'm going to do, because I know I don't quite have enough, because I really liked how these two mixed together. There you go. That's really pretty how they mix together. I don't think I'm going to have enough for all the accents, because it's like here, right as a sleeve.
Which color is it? Is it one of the calendars I got?
Oh yeah, I think this one's from Christmas.
We'll just dig through there if you need more. If I have it, you can take it.
I actually think... I think it's right there. I see one of them, but I think Alisha might have taken one of these.
Oh.
But I see this one.
Yeah, I
can see that one.
If there's one you need, just... yes, Jenny. We're recording.
So, working on that. That's kind of cute.
Yeah, just remember when you're done, just dig through. Sparkle's all in the top 3 cubbies, so it's got to be one of those if I have them. Yeah. Well, you know, you're filling in for Alisha, and Alisha shops it, so.
Well, it's going to be for Olivia anyways. Keep it all in the family, right?
I mean, hey. All right. Whips. I have a few. Okay, so my Luke's bag, which was perfect that I ended up beforehand knowing that I was keeping one, because one of them ended up a little bit smaller than the other ones, so I kept that one. Mm-hmm. Just because I like the consistency in the shop, you know, them all being, and I don't care, I mean, it's being used for socks. But since I had a Luke's bag, I had half a skein from, that Laura sent me from Crochet 1 Knit 2 of Luke's Diner.
That's perfect.
I know, right? So this is what it looks like. And I did not match them up. Okay, you guys are going to laugh because wait till you see my progress keeper too. You're all twisty. So I just started them. And I'm using my Luke's mug. And I don't know if you guys have this trouble too. I shed like crazy. Like, my hair is everywhere.
Well, before I was like taking hairs off of me.
I knit it in with my yarn.
So do I.
Oh, it's such a pain. But yeah, so just got those going. Because I had finished 2 pairs of socks, so I might as well at least get one more pair on the needles, right? I still have one more free pair of signatures, so might be more casting.
Don't forget your band.
Oh, yeah, because... Oh, I think I remember what yarn it is.
Yeah.
So there's that. We'll stay on socks because I have one more sock. I don't know that I made a whole lot of progress on this one. See, this was the one that you were thinking about when you were like, oh,
Yeah,
you have one that's like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, it's different. I mean, this is different than
She
the
was
burgundy
making
one.
excuses so that she could have more sock bags.
She was trying to get me not to keep it so she can have more sock bags. Putting it out there. So
I told her there needs to be more strategies like when she bought the Luke material. She purposely bought it with the thought in mind that she wanted a bag for herself. Let's just say that that's what you did with everyone.
Have I showed you my bag situation since I cleaned out my closet?
No.
Oh, remind me. After the podcast. This yarn is from White Birch, and it is called Pink Fire Burns What It Touches. I don't know why I couldn't read that. That's far enough away from me. It's not like it should have been my bifocals. This is what it looks like. It's really pretty. And I don't think I did a whole lot. I might. I don't know.
Just about the same spot as your others. Well, maybe a little longer. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's that. I didn't work a whole lot on these. Well, I think I took them somewhere, and I didn't take them for Mexican night because depending on what table you get, it's very dimly lit in there.
Mm-hmm. It is.
And when I hit that black area, if I were to drop something, or I'm like, no, these are not good for Mexican night. So they stayed home. What else have I got? Oh, this is new. And a couple of my friends that I had shown this to was actually thinking I was going to have this done, which I probably could have.
But she was snowing. Snowing?
I was snowing. I was
You
snowing.
were snowing.
And I was getting distracted by other things. I think I lost the thing. The yarn is Lemonade Shop.
Thank you, Laura.
And it was something about teenagers. I can't remember. Yeah, because it was funny. Oh, here it is. Teenage Dream.
We thought it was from a show.
I told Karen, because they started this, I'm like, Karen, this was in Peanuts Cubby. Anything in Peanuts Cubby, I believe, came from events. I'm like, do you remember me buying this? Because I don't remember buying it. And she's like, oh.
I knew Alisha has bought from Lemonade Shop before. Like at YarnCon and
I really
places.
couldn't remember. And then I was taught, I sent a picture to Laura, and I'm like, I don't even remember, like, I don't remember this yarn at all. She's like, I sent it to you. So when she sent it to me, I must have looked at it and went, oh, this would be great for Peanut. And I put it in her cubby. So Alisha loved the fit of the little nugget sweater that I made Peanut. Did I show that last time? Like, I think I showed did I show the picture of her in it?
I think I think that's what you did.
Okay. So I'm making another one.
Is this pattern free?
Yeah. It is paid for.
It's cute.
And look, I am on the ribbing already on the bottom.
Yeah. Pretty close.
Yeah. Well, no, I just started the ribbing.
But I mean, sleeves.
Yeah.
You know, ribbing and sleeves.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I could have got.
It's not like knitting and sleeves for Megana sweaters, knitting and sleeves for an Olivia sweater.
Well, these sleeves are, I mean, they're tiny round, but these are a longer sleeve on this.
Mm-hmm.
Just as the sweater is longer, which I think is what Alisha really liked about it. She said it fit her really, really well.
Yeah.
I know she had it on right away. So.
Well, and she'll be able to, since it is longer, she'll be able to use it longer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, yeah. This happened since last I've seen you.
It's cute.
You know,
it's really pretty.
I'm going to cast on any more things.
You guys don't see the mountain of things that she has.
Okay, now, in my defense, my mountain
has really gone
through
quite a few. Yeah.
I do have underneath the table mate in the llama thing, some I need to frog, and some I need to decide if I'm going to finish or not.
Yeah.
Okay, what else? Okay.
Special bag.
This thing I feel like I have made no progress whatsoever on. Even though I have. I am on the squishy garter section from you know where. It just keeps going on and on. So I have to do it for, hold on, 14.5 inches. That's a lot. That's a lot of squishy garter. So what I'm referring to is from Cozy Up. It's the Grande double wrap with a shot of brioche. This girl is not putting a shot of brioche in there, although now I'm like, oh, that means if I'm not doing a shot of brioche, I have to do another squishy garter section.
It's your own darn fault.
Yeah. But I want this, so I will keep going.
Yeah.
Okay, so my yarns is a set from Hue Loco called Little Sister. Of course, on Sparkle. My sister got me last year for Christmas. Okay, so let's see how far I've gotten. Okay, so I was where the stitch marker was, so I did a whole lot.
I don't feel like I've made any progress. Girl.
Well, the reason why I don't feel like I've made any progress is because I know I have to do 14.5 inches.
Can't be that far off.
Oh, honey, yeah. 14.5 inches.
You might be about, what, 5-6 inches away?
It
didn't say feet, it said inches.
I think I'm like maybe halfway there if I'm lucky.
You think you're only about 7 inches?
Yeah.
Well, I guess it depends on how you measure it.
Okay, now
how would you measure it?
I could do a Katie. Remember when Katie was doing something for Sarah? You're like, okay, get the tape measure, Karen. I'm there.
I mean, it's not like it's a garment that has to be fitted. It's basically an infinite. You know, it's an infinity.
No, but I want it
it's not like the measurements are like critical.
Well, I mean, honey, this ain't 14.5.
I'll give you that. I will give you that. But
this is nice knitting for like when I'm watching a movie that I'm like really getting involved in because
popcorn, you know,
chips. Potato chippy. It's like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be on this forever and I have to do another one of these. I hope it's not 14.5 inches, is it? Oh, I really don't know, do I? Because the shot of brioche... Wait, no. That's the back stitch. Where's the brioche? Oh my god.
A4 pattern.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, no.
Jamie, you're a mastermind.
So yeah, I have to do another 14.5 inches. Okay, so this will be done sometime in 2023. Like, I feel like I got a lot done on it, but then when I look at it, I'm like, that's it.
Yeah.
It's one of those, so...
I have to say that a couple of patterns the last 2 patterns that they've shown on their podcast, that beautiful gradiated...
Oh, the tassel with
all the tassels on it. I'm like, oh, that's so beautiful.
Really quick.
And then she said it was like...
She's
like,
big
at one
knit.
point she had like 640 stitches on there. I'm like, yeah, that's like a year's knitting.
It is.
I was like...
It is a big...
So beautiful. And I'm like, oh... It'd take forever to bind that puppy off.
So, it's called Winter Peace.
Beautiful. I love that. And those colors. Oh.
The yarn is from Ginger Snap.
Yeah. Even the purple one.
Which she has the sets available in her store.
Yeah. I like the purple one too. She just came out with.
Yeah, I heard how many stitches, and I don't know.
I was like...
I mean, I'm over here complaining about 14 and a half inches of squishy garter.
I'm still trying to figure out how to keep my tassels on my hipster.
Are you having issues keeping your tassels on your hipster? Well, you didn't do them right then.
I didn't.
Do I need to investigate this and tell you how to do them correctly?
Yeah, they're just slip stitched on, basically. And yeah, that doesn't work. I like the look of it, but they don't stay on, so it doesn't work. So I'll have to figure something out. It's not a super panic. I know I'll wear it like for business, and
there's got to be more than one method of doing it.
Yeah,
so you need to try a different method.
Well, that's good. I have to look it up. Yeah. You guys can help too if you guys know
a good way to do.
Because you guys have given me several good hints before. That's what viewers are for.
Here's a hint.
Besides put up with our shenanigans. You guys give out good hints.
Jenny. Because I told her, yes, we are, darn it. Nitty friends. Nitty podcaster friends. We all try to interrupt each other when we're podcasting. It's just a game.
It's a game.
I can't believe Laura hasn't typed up yet.
You opened your mouth. Now
Well, I turned off my walkie-talkie and my watch, so all of a sudden she's not, like, talking. So the next one I've showed a few times. Well, first I talked about it for eons. And now I finally started it, and you guys are probably already tired of seeing it, and slow progress, but whatever. It is what it is. It's nothing I'm racing to be done with. So it's the potluck pullover. And I'm using 2 of my advent calendars from Honeybee Knits, Melissa. Because I've been working on using up advent calendars. Because I used up Laura's. I'm using 2 of Melissa's. I have Lori's of Arkansas Yarn Co.'s is up in that bag. I'm praying when I open the bag that somebody's wound them, that somebody has caked them for me, but I have a feeling it's not going to happen. I hate caking
magically caked up yarn. You guys got a number for that? You got a really nice Swift and Winder.
I do. I don't know what it is about Swift and Up minis that I'm just like kind of done with it. The only reason why I got all these done is because when I was winding for other projects, I'd wind like 2 or 3. Because once I do 2 or 3 minis, I'm done.
Yeah.
So I guess I just need to start doing that. I mean, I keep winding yarn for projects, so
it is a hassle to do, to set everything up just for one. But if you have it up for something else, and you just go ahead, do a couple more.
Okay, I'm trying to find that. Oops.
Here's your little.
Well, I was looking for my sleeve things. Yeah, I didn't get much done, guys. It's kind of go. So I was in the blue. Here we go. I was up in the blue. So I did a little bit.
Yeah. Heck, you finished how many pairs of socks? And how many projects was that? 1, 2, 3. 3 projects.
A dishcloth.
And 4.
And my Cozy Ups last clue.
Yeah. It's in a dishcloth's in the corner.
And
it's in timeout.
It's in timeout over there. And I sold, 40 bags for the shop. I also did 6 for a friend. The one you took. And then the one that I sent out. Did I tell you I sent one out? So
yeah, I think you mentioned that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So it was a lot of sewing. It really was. And I've been having issues with, because I've been knitting a lot. I mean, I've had a lot done. But from sitting and knitting, and I sit like this, my elbow joints are killing me. But, like, how else are you supposed to knit? I mean, it's not like you're gonna...
I told you today, all of a sudden, like, this muscle right here hurts, and I think it's from knitting. I don't know if I was setting it up
I mean, what the heck are you throwing?
No, I don't know what the heck I was doing. We have a new recliner, so I don't know if that's...
Well, you have a recliner.
What's doing it?
You know what? You know what it is you're used to your recliner here. You might not like your recliner at home.
Last week I said I was going to bring a pair of slippers,
a little
cardigan.
Well, it's fine. She can bring whatever she wants because
that's my
it's her space. Nobody sits there because my TV's in the living room, so I stay out there, and then Brett's TV is the bedroom, so he's always in there. Nobody ever sits in the living room but me, other than Karen. So she's got, a special hot light. She has a light that's attached to a table, which has storage underneath. So she can put like little slippers in there, whatever she wants to put in. And she has a coat rack right next to there.
Yep. Because we know she doesn't open the door for anybody.
Yeah.
That's a whole thing.
Mail.
Okay.
I open it for the mail person.
When you know it's coming.
Yeah.
But if somebody comes to the door
out there, you can darn sure bet I'm going to open it.
And the doorbells are ringing, she will just sit there. I didn't invite you, so you shouldn't be ringing on my doorbell.
I can look at my phone and see who it is.
True. Yeah.
But no, I mean, she knows when she gets here. She's like, here, and I open the garage door.
Garage door's open. I walk on in. Now I'm to the point where I just go in the refrigerator, I get my water.
Well, and I can't remember, something came up the other day. I can't even remember what it was. And Brett goes, no, this house is set up only for us and Karen. I'm like,
it's a three-person house.
And little Moo.
And Moo. And the rabbit.
Not so much the rabbit, because she's in a cage, so. Yeah, I can't even remember what it was how that even came up. I was just laughing. Because he was like, it's just for us and Karen.
Put my recliner up, and I'm like, this table seems a little off. So
she gives it a little push.
Give it a little push.
If my husband walked through the living room on a Sunday night and she wasn't sitting there, he'd probably wonder what was going on.
I think it was last week. Your recliner's waiting for you.
Yeah, I sent you the text. No, I sent you, your recliner would like to know if
that's what it was.
If you're going to come spend time with it tonight. Well, I mean, I was at work and I was kind of bored, so I figured, let's make it a little funny.
Because usually I'm the one, she's probably tired of us because it's the same answer every week. Are we up? Are we on for tonight? Yep. And then I wait for the answer. And then I do not want to presume. And then she waits. And then the next question is, what time? And then she responds with the same answer.
I don't know why.
Just to make sure we're clear.
I don't know why we go through this weekly. But yeah, we do. It's our Sunday thing. Because very rarely do we plan things ahead of time. Now we knew that tonight.
Unless it involves yarn, then we are very.
Oh yeah, we got plans already for the year.
We got plans. We got plans.
If it involves a road trip, because even though we're visually impaired, we love a good road trip.
Well, speaking of road trips and visually impaired, we're going to go up to for the knit night. And it was supposed to snow. Well, it's not until like 9, 10 o'clock at night. And up here where we go, there's not a whole lot. It's highway driving. And it was going to snow. And I'm like, no, nighttime. Neither one of us, even though we know where we're going and how to get back home.
Yeah, but it wouldn't have been a problem because we would have been in the Kia.
Right, but it was supposed to be pretty bad.
Those headlights, you can see things for freaking miles.
Yeah. So it was pretty kind of icy, and they kind of got it worse up where they were at. So it was good that we stayed home.
I think I was kind of like feeling that day too. I was just
I had to go have my MRI of my knee.
Yeah, and that was the other thing because you didn't know how long that was going to take.
Yeah. Didn't know how long.
Okay. Acquisitions. Rana, I'm sorry, I have no goodwilling. No thrifting this time. I only have one acquisition because I've been being a very well-behaved Laura. Shock. I'm really trying to knit down my stash, and you can actually see now holes in my cubbies. Look at that! Look at those top two.
Ooh, there's
You
space.
see that? Yeah. You could
Not
literally,
too.
if you push
There's
that.
like this much and a little.
Yeah, but if you were to push that down, I guarantee you I could fit at least 10 more skeins in that cubby.
There you go.
You couldn't do that before, because before it was pushed down.
So is that one Olivia's? No.
No, that one there is
That one's
Olivia's.
Olivia's.
Yeah. You know what you don't realize is you think that much isn't that much room, but before it was pushed down
Mm-hmm.
and it was filled to the top. So
scrunched in there.
yeah, I was figuring up earlier. I was actually talking with my sister, and since January, I have used, or once I finish that grande. Once I get done with all that,
She will get
14 and a, I will, because I really want that. Because Jamie has to keep wearing hers, and I'm like, oh, I really want that. So Jamie, keep wearing that, please. So once I get done with that, I'll have used 8 skeins of yarn already since the beginning of the year, and I still am active. So, and this is my first purchase, my only purchase.
Show off.
And I don't have anything else ordered. So, this is I'm sorry, this isn't really a purchase. It's a must-have. There's a difference. It wasn't I wanted it. I needed it. Teeny Button Studios. And it's the Gilmore Girls January Sock Club. Or January Club. And this one is called Friday Night Dinners. Okay. This printing on here is awful to read. Isn't that bad?
Yeah, it's like a weird.
I can't decide if I want to bring it this way or bring it that way and tilt my head. Okay, we'll show you here in just a second what we're talking about, because maybe it's just us. We're visually impaired.
It's just one of these.
Look how pretty it is, guys. Not my typical colors, but I really like it.
No, that's what I was wondering. Did you purposely pick those colors when you were like, I really... Well, see, that was the thing. I was like, if I saw that, I would have thought me.
Yeah,
But
I wouldn't have gravitated towards this, but I think it's really pretty.
it is, yeah, it's beautiful.
And I'm almost thinking this will not be socks. I'm thinking a shawl or a cowl. I'm thinking a cowl. But not with 14 and a half inches of squishy garter twice. Yes, I'm not going to let that one go. Okay, so here's the label we were having trouble reading.
It's the font. It's the font that's being used. It's just not very dark.
So I've ordered the one for next month already. This goes on. I know for sure she's doing it for 3 months. So, and Teeny Button always has pretty yarn. So
it does have some pinks and peachish colors in there. So yeah.
Now Lollipop Girl Yarns tells me that she's also going to be doing some Gilmore Girls yarn. So, but that's fine. I always have bags that she wants. So.
Well, plus you got the discount.
We got it. Yes, and we do have a discount code. So for her. So yeah, this is and it's good to get some different things into your stash.
Well, sometimes that's a nice thing about getting a mystery, because I have a feeling, this one originally was like, you can see it.
Yeah, I have a big blue spot.
Blue. But now you're starting to see more and more pink pop in.
I've worked in some neutral, like stuff like this though too, if you see like tans and greens up there. And so I've been kind of, because you know that last time we went, I think it was to Greencastle, like I picked out stuff that you were kind of surprised by. Yeah. So, yeah, and that's the thing when I go to events, because of course I want to get some yarn from the events and I want to support the sellers there and stuff, but you get to the point a lot of times that it's like everything starts looking the same. So, you know, I was very selective. I mean, they were shocked. I walked through the whole event before I even picked out anything. They were like, are you okay? Because of being a little bit more particular.
Well, this last year, several of the places we went, you didn't really have a whole
oh, I did purchase, not like what I normally do.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm definitely have cut back.
I didn't.
Because, well, I did tell my husband that I would not outgrow this storage unit when he added the second one to it.
Why would you do that?
Do you think he really believed me?
No. I wouldn't believe her.
Okay, but I'm running out of space in here, Kim.
Well, that you are, because there's really, unless you take those shelves away.
Yeah, but then I'd only even be able to fit like a half one, like a smaller one.
Yeah.
My room is only so big, guys.
Yep.
Although once the rabbit's gone, that opens up that wall.
As long as it doesn't interrupt the view of my TV.
Yeah. She's glad. Okay, so after
Christmas is down.
Yeah, after we recorded last time, I did take the tree down that Monday. So I'm doing good this time.
Mm-hmm. The tree was kind of like cutting off people.
Okay, she's complaining. She's watching
not hugely.
a 65-inch TV and she can't see this much of it.
That's why I really didn't complain too much. I couldn't complain that much. I mean, it's just...
She sits in her special recliner with her special lights and is like, I can't see part of the TV. As Brett serves her snacks.
Yeah. He likes to be accommodating to me, though.
Yeah, he does. I think he enjoys it when she's over. Like, he doesn't mind at all.
Well,
he goes into his own room.
We need to do another thrift store day.
Yes. For sure.
Yep.
Do you some more teaching. See what else we can find you.
Do's and don'ts. I have to say it was very successful because the last time the two of us went, what you guys didn't see is the clothes that I bought for my daughter.
Yep.
And I think there was only one shirt that I had gotten for her. She loved it. And it had, the cutout thing and it layered over. But if you moved just right, you could, it would blouse. It fit her great. I said, just wear, like a cami or, something like that underneath it. You don't have to, you don't have to be self-conscious about it or anything. So, but even the pajamas that we got her, which that was hilarious. Do you have that picture of that blazer? Did you ever show that?
No, I think I deleted it.
Dang it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I get so many pictures on my phone. My phone keeps giving me messages about storage. Because I have so many messages and so many videos and pictures of Peanut. And then I send them to everybody. So I have to go through and I have to also delete everybody's text all the time.
Yeah.
Because it's the only way I can have room on my phone.
Yeah.
So it got deleted.
So at Christmas time, it was Black Friday. Yeah. So, they got a lot of Christmas pattern stuff and everything. They had these blazers, people. And you know how she likes her Pac-Man?
They sold, too.
They had a Christmas Pac-Man blazer.
They did.
It was hilarious. It was a medium. So but she took a picture of it and she sent it to Brett.
And then we went back next time and it wasn't there. And I was like, man, I should have gotten that. It was just one of those things. I should have gotten that.
Probably you should have gotten it and taken, because the price wasn't bad, and taken the material and made yourself a dang bag out of it.
I should have. Didn't even think about that.
Now that you know you can do it, so I'll have to keep that in mind next time I see a Pac-Man blazer. I don't care what size it is. I want it for.
What is the chances of ever seeing one of those again?
First of all, why would a store? Because this was obviously flow over. Because
it was donated from an actual store.
Yeah,
because every Goodwill we went into had them.
I think was it Savers. I think
Savers had it too.
A couple of the chain ones, the Goodwill and Savers, the two, both of them had racks upon racks of these blazers that were just worse beyond worse. Of
the Batman was one of the best ones. Honestly, even though it was a little ridiculous.
What store in your right mind puts that in their store in the first place? No wonder why every store we went into,
it ended up at a thrift store. It ended up
at a thrift store because nobody bought it. Because I can't imagine a lot of them. Well, all of them were brand new with the tags on. They were just overstock. That's what it was. It was overstock.
But by the time I went next time with Brett, they were all gone. There was maybe 3 or 4 random blazers there, Christmas ones, but they didn't have any of the Pac-Man.
I'm sure a lot of people, especially the guys, instead of wearing an ugly sweater, wore an ugly blazer, and I'm saying ugly. This was beyond.
I just thought it was hysterical.
It was.
Karen. And then, of course, you have to go wonka, wonka, wonka.
Between that and the fuzzy pajama bottoms in all different arrays, because McKenna needed pajama bottoms. So that was quite hilarious finding, because you'd have the Christmas section and then you would have the normal section.
Yeah. It was an interesting trip, but we did really good that day because every store we went in, we got something.
Yeah. I had a haul.
Yeah, you did.
That was only the second time
I've gone. That was the second time you've gone.
And the first time around, I did.
First time.
I didn't buy from every store the first time.
No.
Yeah.
You were kind of getting used to it though too. Now you kind of know. Well, and every time you go, it's just like going to a garage sale. You don't know. Now is the time to go though, because everybody's cleaned out their house, putting away all their new Christmas stuff, getting rid of all the old stuff, and now's a good time to go.
Yeah.
Lots of stuff out there.
She's got to teach me the times of year.
Oh yeah, we love this time of year. Me and Brett are always like, it's that time.
But you also, you clean out too.
Oh yes.
And you redonate, and
we have a pile in the kitchen right now that's, I'm sure you've seen it, keeps growing.
Yeah.
That has to go be dropped off at Goodwill.
Yep.
Which needs to happen soon because the little dog keeps running into it. And then she glares at it with her one eye.
Maybe that's why she was growling at me when I came in. She's like, this lane's bringing more stuff for me to run into.
Yeah, she's kind of a crazy little dog lately. Yeah. She's developed quite a love for French fries. She thinks she needs them daily.
You feed her addiction. She can't get those French fries unless you get them.
She is a one-eyed, deaf 14-year-old, 5-pound dog. She can have whatever she wants. We don't believe in feed. We don't typically. We don't feed. We have never fed the dogs people food, table food. We don't believe in it. Dog food, that's what they get. But yeah,
except for pup cones and French fries.
Well, no, she never got French fries neither, and she never got pup cones until she was like 13. Yeah. Once
her head popped up.
Once somebody takes their eye and they're that old, they deserve anything that they want. That's just my opinion. And it's not like she has a weight problem. So
No.
It doesn't upset her stomach, so we're good.
Yep.
It did the one night, but it was because she scarfed so many down and they were dry. Mm-hmm. So had a little issue that night, but she was ready to eat more by the next day. She had McDonald's today. So, I don't think I have any more notes.
No, and I didn't buy anything, so...
Yeah, Karen didn't buy anything, guys.
Yeah, sorry.
You're even better behaved than me.
You know, that bag of stuff that I told you, he didn't even say a word. Didn't even realize that when I came here last time, I left with just as much, if not more, that I came with. He didn't even know. That's the way to do it. He just looks the other way. Yeah. He doesn't. He can't really say much anyways.
Yeah. So, okay, so I can't promise anything. All I can promise is in 2 weeks I'll be here.
Yeah. This is short for I think this is the shortest podcast the two of us have done together.
You have not had FOs. No. You didn't have acquisitions. No. And you were just here 2 weeks ago. Normally you're only here, like what, once a month?
Once every 6 weeks.
Yeah, so it kind of piles up.
Yeah. And I work a full-time job, which you work too. And I go to school. So, like I said, I would have been able to get more done had my computer not crashed, and I had to spend an extra several hours finishing my paper.
That's okay. I just knit, so I always have something.
Well, I had plans. I figured I had taken Friday and Monday off, so that I had the extra time because the paper's due Monday night. So I could have like a day. I just needed a day for me. Then I forgot that my husband took tomorrow off too. Dang it.
I'm probably not going to have much next time. Now that I'm looking at my projects, I'll probably have a pair of socks, peanut sweater. I will probably still be working on that 14 and a half inches. And I'm definitely not finishing my sweater. So unless I cast something else on.
Can't imagine that not happening.
I actually don't have anything
Planned?
No. I mean, I have that bag of minis that I need to start that, but that would require finding them.
I know when I finish the shawl, I have another shawl that's been sitting there for a while.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I also, and the design for the cowl that I'm working on, I have a sweater I want to get back to because there is another sweater after that that I want to cast on. So I do know that.
I might have the Up the Creek done.
Maybe. We already got it done, kind of.
Yeah, okay, complete.
So you think you'll have it pinned together then next time?
Okay, miss, what clue are you on?
I cannot say, I shouldn't say a word.
Okay, let's just say, I'm going to tell you this right now. So to enter your FO into their CAL, you had to have it done by February 1st. But then Jamie was going to extend it, I believe, a week more for, you know, the people that are slow or whatever. Jamie, can we have an extra month?
What about a thread for the challenged?
You know what? I am
procrastinating, finish it but didn't finish it.
You
really
cannot-
want it, but
You cannot call me challenged. Did you see my lace? You can't call me challenged.
Well, you just got to pick your challenge, apparently.
I know. I don't know what was with me that I made it through that. But
I'm really impressed.
yeah.
You know, I was thinking about you while I'm doing my pattern.
Here's the thing.
Because I'm like, I know somebody that will test knit my pattern.
And if I can make it through it, anybody can.
So I'm like, I wonder how much she's like, I'm so done with the lace.
I made it through
Me
all
myself.
that lace. I made it through all that lace.
Yeah,
So,
I'm quite impressed. I have to say, once I figure, for me, I don't know how it works for you. Once I figure out what the lace section is supposed to look like, then the lace section for me, it makes sense in my head more in terms of
I can't figure out what it
where
looks like
everything's
ahead of
supposed to
time.
go. Well, not ahead of time, but
no, like I have to be like, once I complete it, then I'm like, oh, there's no,
I'm not quite that.
there's no.
It's usually when I do the first band. That's the not the whole section.
Oh no, I need the whole section done, honey. There ain't no, because I don't know if I messed something up in that first repeat thing. You know, I need the whole section to see if everything goes. And yeah,
sometimes that just like we talked about. It's just how you read the dang thing.
well, I'll tell you what. I just did a hope and a prayer because I tinked back.
Okay.
Wow. Don't know if you can see that, but the lights were flashing. I tinked back one time. A whole row. And I was like, oh, I was sweating. I was reading the pattern as I'm tinking back. And I'm like, please let me have the right amount of stitches when I get back to there. Because if not, I'm done. And every time I started a new row, I'm like, oh, please let me end up that I don't have any extra stitches at the end. Or I have enough. Because I don't want to have to try to figure this out, how to get back, and no.
Well, I think
that's why that one time I ripped it completely out. Oh, which
I think the last time we podcast, I was working on the second one here, and I did that one freaking row like 5 or 6 times. I'm like, I am going to get that row, and I did. And then it was after that.
Was this the second one, or is that the third one?
This is the second one.
Okay, so
that was the one that you cast on and you didn't have the right. Yeah.
Okay, So
Is that
I
it?
think I was like right here, and I was like, I don't have the right amount of stitches, and I'm
Mhm.
just going to rip it out because I was like, I can't tink it back that far. Well, it's a good thing I didn't even try to tink it back that far because my mistake was right here.
Yeah, she figured it out. Yeah, it was the last time we were podcasting because
And I can't
you were
even
like,
remember.
you said that you're like, I don't know. I'm like, how do I not?
And it was something really, really dumb, too,
Mhm.
that I had done. Because when I went to knit it again, I'm like, oh!
I know what it was. You keep count, like if you have to repeat a section, how many times you do that section. And then when you went back and looked at your pattern, you're like,
Oh, I was supposed
I
to do
only
that
did
3
like,
times.
I was supposed to do this like 3.5 times, and I only
did
did it
twice.
once or 1.5.
That's
or
why my
something.
stitches were short. Because I didn't, yeah.
Yep.
So it was a good thing I had just ripped it back because, and I kind of had that feeling that if I tried to just tink or go back to the previous section, I was just going to end up pulling out my hair.
Yeah.
For me personally, sometimes it's just easier to rip out the whole thing.
Yeah. Depends on if it's.
I've ripped out more than that before, so I mean, no worries.
Yeah, if it's a mistake you can recover from, or like what you do with your socks, you just pull the stitch and you just do what I do.
You can tell all my secrets. If it's something that I can,
I asked you,
work.
how do you do that?
I can't share all my secrets, guys.
Like, oh,
I do things that would
okay.
probably make some knitters cringe, but it's fine.
Hey, as long as you
It
know.
works for me.
Yep.
That's
as
the
long
thing.
as it works.
You do you.
Yep.
What works for you is great. Knitting isn't supposed to be perfect. That's
It's supposed to be fun.
Homemade, handmade is not perfect.
Oh, no.
So.
Because I know my first section is not perfect. Because there was a couple of them I was like, an extra stitch.
I'm pretty confident in my 3 clues.
It was during the ribbing part thing.
The fisherman's.
How did I? Okay.
Well, that was so easy to fudge.
Yeah, I'll just make another one.
That was nice, those sections.
I'm not going, because that was the one section that you really couldn't tink. You couldn't tink back. It was. I was cringing the second time around because I got to the point where I messed something up and I tried to fix it. I'm like, oh, please no, because I was only like 2 rows away. I'm like, I am not doing this section over again. And I like doing the rhythm of doing that section. It's just the matter of if you mess something up. And I must have been like to the point where I was really tired and I was like, oh, I can get it done because there were sections where I wasn't doing the stitch the right way, and I'm like, oh, there's only one loop. Oh, there's only one loop. Oh, ooh, what the heck was I doing? And I saved it, and I know where the mistakes are, and it's not hugely visible. So, and I'm okay with it. I'm fine with it.
Well,
I'm
the
like,
thing, though,
you know
too,
what?
is that's going to be
It's mine.
Sizable shawl. You're not even going to notice it when it's wrapped around you.
And I think it was on the wrong side that you could. Oh. So it didn't matter anyways. I was like, I can do it.
So, okay, we only have 7 minutes left on our battery. So we are going to get moving. I will see you in 2 weeks.
Hopefully with Alisha.
Alisha or Karen will be here, depending.
Yeah. If not, I will be here. Yeah. Whether you like it or not.
One of them will be here with me. I won't just sit here and bore you by myself.
I'll try to make sure maybe I have something to buy next time. Who knows?
Oh, see, you can use this for an excuse. Well, I know what you're going to buy. I'm helping her.
Yeah.
Well. So, all right, we will see you guys in 2 weeks.
Bye.
Bye.